YouTube? Once again, I'm back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe once again. Now, as y'all can see, there's gonna be a short little story time. This is the story time when I found that football was it for me. It was done. Now, maybe I'm making this video for all the upcoming, people in high school. Now, the sophomores, the juniors, especially y'all seniors, when you finally realize after playing middle school football, high school football, that college football really ain't in the picture. So, tell you how that happened for me. Give y'all some advice on after football, after fact. Like I said, if you was like me, you played football from you was 5, 6, all the way to middle school. Actually, when you start playing for the actual school, transition to high school, play football for your high school, and now it's getting to the point, especially for some of you seniors, where you're like, alright, no scholarships, ain't nobody offer me. I really ain't trying to walk on, so this might be it. So, my last year of playing football was my junior year. That was my last year I played my junior year. I played for Opelika, Alabama. Like I said, you can look it up if you're not from down here. That was the last time in my junior year. That's the year we went to state. Made it all the way to the championship game. Got whooped in the championship game. I don't know who that dude is. That quarterback from Ramsey. I think it was like an all-black private school. I thought they said it was a private school. Come to find out it was an all-black private school, and them niggas balled out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them niggas, no, especially that quarterback, them niggas balled out. But aside to that point, like I said, this is when I found out football was for me. So after that game, we lost that game, championship game. Going into the next year, I was actually excited. Like, I'm gonna be a senior next year. I'm gonna get some real playing time now because, like I said, I'll play D-line. So, mind you, I was only like 5'6". I was like 195, 190 tops, 195 tops. So I really wasn't that big. And then we wasn't like we were a 1A or a 2A school. It's like I'm like 20, 30 of us on the whole. Well, not even 20, 30, but like 40, 50 people on the whole team. It was like we played for 6A and we played 7A teams, which I know are bigger the school, the bigger the competition is. So we played against offensive line that was 6'3", 6'4", 280. That was ready for college football. They've been ready since their sophomore year. So I kind of figured that if I was to play college, it wouldn't be at the position I was at then. But still, going into the year, my senior year, I'm thinking, alright, most of the I think I hold D-line front was all seniors. All the starters were seniors except one. That was Tyleek. And I was like, okay, gonna be in the rotation, cool. Now, I wasn't even looking I didn't care about starting. It's just the fact that I knew I was gonna be in the rotation now. Like I said, and I've been running with the 1s and 2s and traveling. I kind of had earned some type of respect from my coaches or whatever that, hey, Jay good. He ain't got the size now, but come out the ball good, get his hands in good position. As long as you ain't getting beat off the line, as long as you control your gap, as you play defensive line, the main thing is, as long as you don't about to go through your gap or whatever, you got contained, you got your gap, you got this man, whatever. Or you run a stunt, you do the stunt correctly, as long as you know the plays, basically for real. As long as you know the plays, you're good. Now, like I said, senior year, going to my, like I said, it was the end of the junior. Actually, I wasn't going to my senior year. It was the 6th semester of my junior year, because I think the state championship game was I want to say it was the last week of December, and then we had Christmas break or something like that. So it was going to senior year. 6th semester of my junior year, and basically, like I said, I was staying at the school, working out. Like I said, feeling good. I'm like, alright, next year gonna be my year. We gonna, next year gonna be our year again. We gonna go back to state. Like I said, because most of our starters, in terms of special teams, offense, defense, most of them were juniors. Most of them was in my grade. So I was like, we basically got the same team. Yeah, we're gonna lose a few key pieces. That's the seniors, but basically got the same team. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. Now, first red flag. All right. So the first red flag was our head coach. Like I said, we had won the region. Our region, I think that was a 3-time region champs. I say in the past, since my sophomore year, actually freshman, but yeah, at least the 2 years I was on varsity, we had probably lost including the playoffs, we had lost like 3-4 games out of the past 20-something we had played. So out of the past 20-something games in the past 2 years, we had only lost like 3. And that's including the state championship. The year before that, we lost in like the 3rd round. I think we lost like one, maybe 2 games in a regular season. And that was past 2 years. So, but yeah, that was the first red flag. My head coach was leaving. Now, with that being said, great head coach. He ended up going to Troy, I think. Now he's at Troy. So, like I said, I was cool. I was like, alright, cool. Head coach leaving. We kind of knew it was already in the air after the state championship. We had seen all the reports, and you know, we had a little group chat. We seen the reports and everything that, hey, he gonna take this job, that job. I was like, cool. That's his, you know, say his like he told us one day. I even think he told us after the state championship game. He was like, no, it was after we came back and we had like a little mini practice or something like that, like a little meeting or whatever, dinner or something. It was something like that. He like told us that his goal was to be a, you know, head coach in college football at the next level. So that was the step he had to take. So I was cool with that. Now, what we didn't know, but we thought we knew, we thought, okay, he's leaving, so whoever next in line, they're going to take his job. So he was like, alright, so the next person line is going to be our offensive coordinator, which would have been a great head coach, or our defensive coordinator, which me playing defense already, I was like, I would really love that, who's now actually is the head coach. But that didn't go as we thought it would plan. We ended up, well, the school ended up not making the offensive coordinator as the head coach. They ended up interviewing some dude who, like I said, I'm not even gonna say the dude's name, man. I'm not even gonna put him out there like that. But I didn't get a good vibe from him. And like, he came in with the wrong vibe. Mind you, we had just came from a state championship, 3-time region champs in the past 20+ games. We've only lost 3 or 4, and 2 of those coming in a state championship loss and a playoff loss. So with that being said, it wasn't like we was a failing team. Like, we didn't like we had great players, but it just didn't come down to the game plan. It's like, no, we losing in championship playoff games. Like, not the first round, not the second round, but like 3rd, 4th championship games. Those type of losses, like when we playing tougher teams, and it literally comes down to the last possession. Who got the last possession? Who got the, you know, who come down to who made the first mistakes. It was games like that that we was losing, like how we was losing. So I didn't really see it. Like, I didn't see why they would bring in somebody new and mess that up, or like they just basically when they brought him in, they messed the shit up. Completely honest, they really messed it up, messed up the whole thing. He came in, he was like I said, at that time we was all based off like, alright, everybody brothers. This all a family. Coaching, like, coaches always told us a family. Football, we a family in here. If you're on the team, you're on the roster, we all family. We all like brothers and everything. It's like a brotherhood. He came in the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first thing he said, the best player's going to play, and that's that. Which I don't have a problem with. I didn't have a problem. It's the way he said it. It was his demeanor. Like, he didn't care about anything else. He just said the best player's going to play. We're going to win games. I'm like, duh, we've been doing that. Like, what are you talking? Like, did you not read our resume? Like, the past 2-3 years, like, we don't run our region champs. We don't made it to playoffs every single year. We just came back from the state championship game. Like, I don't know, what are you talking about? Talking about the best players going to play, we're going to win games. Like, mind you, at that time, our whole foundation was brotherhood. We all a family. They coaches made sure we did our work, did our grades. They checked on our classes. If you need to ride home, they took you home. Like, I didn't get that energy from him. So it kind of threw me off. And that was like, alright, that's like strike number 2. And like, I really didn't respect dude. Like, he just had a weird vibe, a weird energy from him. So that was strike 2. I was like, alright. Okay, my head coach leaving. The new head coach, I really don't like, nor do I respect. And he doesn't give me the, like, somebody that I could take coaching from. Like, it's just something like, as a man, if I don't respect you, you can't give me orders if I don't respect you. Like, that's just in general, whether you be my coach, manager, friend, whatever, like, if there's no respect from you, like, if I don't, like, just off the rip, don't respect you, like, it's hard for me to even listen to you, comprehend what you're saying, let alone take orders from you, let alone take coaching, which is me yelling, screaming, cursing at me. Like, I just knew down the road it probably wasn't going to happen. Now, the third and final reason was, I'm not going to be honest, now, it was some rumors going on. I was like, oh, Jay quit because of this, I quit because of this. This was one of the reasons, but that second part about the new head coach was the main reason. But, so, if you know, if you're a senior, whatever, you know, usually with seniors, you know, if you play football, high school football, if, like I said, come here, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, as a senior, you get to choose your helmet. Seniors, they go in first. Like, when it comes to the, before spring practice, we come in, we pick the helmets first. We get to choose our numbers first. We get the, helmets, shoulder pads, numbers. You get to pick all that first. Now, for some odd reason, the coach, who I'm not going to say, who's not a fan favorite coach, by the way, I came in, I told him, I was like, yeah, I want number such and such. And he was like, no. And I was like, I don't know if you know, but I'm a senior now. Like, I'm going to be a senior. Like, I'm one of the seniors. Like, I'm going to be, like, in a rotation, like, this and that. So, I was like, okay. He's like, he's like, I don't care about that and this and this. And he was like, you going to get this number? I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't know why I can't get the number I want. Mind you, just it was like three other seniors in front of me, which are my peers, that just told him, yeah, I want my number from last year. I want this number instead of that number. He was like, okay, do we got that number? What size? Alright, here you go. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll talk to my coach, my position coach about it, and I'll tell him I want this number, and he can probably do it for me. Cool. Now, what happened was, this was fucking me up. So, it wasn't about the helmet. Like I said, you know, with helmet, they got the, what we call the scuds, which is okay, but you know, everybody want that Revo, that Revo helmet. That's what everybody want. Now, like I said, I didn't get that helmet. I was cool. Like I said, it wasn't even that. The thing that really pissed me off, that was like, alright, fam, like, I don't like the head coach. I don't respect him. Now I'm getting another coach being disrespectful. It was with shoulder pads. Like, bro, he gave me the biggest lopsided, fucked up shoulder pads that you would give to a freaking freshman that just got, like, though he gave me the shoulder pad that you would give to a freshman that just got moved up to varsity. Like here you go, Rook. Like, I'm like, but he gave me the shoulder pads, like, one pad was leaning off like this and the other one was up here. I'm like, bro, I need better shoulder pads. I can't get these shoulder pads. Like, there's no way my senior year I'm playing in these shits right here. There's no way in hell. And he was like, okay. I'm like, so can I get some more? You gonna give me another? He's like, no, if you don't want a shoulder pad, you're not gonna play. I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing. I'm like, okay, that was a wrap. After that, it was like, alright, I don't like the head coach. I don't think we gonna go anywhere with that type of coaching and head coach with that mindset. Now, I'm being disrespected by another coach who, like, I don't know if he didn't get the memo or what. Like, bro, I don't know if he thought I was a sophomore or a freshman or some shit and I was trying to be bossy or whatever. I'm like, no, man, like, I'm a senior. This is what happens. Like I said, I just seen it happen. I seen it happen last year. But when I was a junior coming up, when I was a sophomore about to be a junior, I seen how the other juniors came, how the juniors at that time that was about to be seniors came in. They're like, oh, I want this number. I don't like these pads. I can't play in these. Let me get those. Oh, I don't like this. I can't play in this. I need that helmet. No problem with it all. So, after that, I was like, man, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. So, later on that week, I ended up, long story short, later on that week, I ended up going to the head coach. Went to his office. I was like, hey, I don't want to play no more. I'm not playing this season. Like, so y'all don't know how y'all gonna do this. Y'all need to go and change my classes. Like I said, for next year, mine. At this time, it's like April, maybe May, maybe. It was something like that. April, maybe May. So like I said, I was at my classes. You know, and you play football. You know, football is a class when you get to high school. Any sport, like, not just football, but like football, basketball, like, that's a class. Like, you get that's a credit. So I was like, man, I don't know what's next year. Y'all need to go and change it. Like, I'm not gonna do it. He was trying to convince me, like, hey, just play in spring practice and see how it goes. And I'm like, fam, I can't play in spring practice. Not with the shit that I got down still. Like, not with that shoulder pad, not with those shoulder pads, not with that helmet. Then y'all fuck, like, I can't even get a freaking, I can't even get the practice jersey number. Why me ask that? That ain't gotta be my official number. Can I get the practice jersey number? And mind you, the number that I asked for wasn't even given outside. Now let me get that aside. Now, the number that I asked for wasn't even given out to anybody yet. Cause I was literally like the 10th person in line, like, and the 10 people that was in front of me was like freaking DBs and wide receivers and shit. I was asking for like a D-line number, and I didn't even get it. It was like a D-line linebacker number, and nobody even took the number yet. So like at that point, that's a wrap. Now, long story short, I'm glad the situation did happen because with football, like I said, this what I mean out this video for like the seniors, basically like. After football, you realize your whole life, like middle school through high school, that all your friends and your whole life is surrounded by football. Like, it's kind of figure out like what's next. Like, I'm glad to have my junior, so when my senior came, like, alright, let me go get a job. You know, start getting new classes, making friends with different people and stuff like that. Because, like I said, now I don't have that football class, so instead of that football class, I got another class that would usually be football, and that's a different class and with different people that I probably ain't never had class with my whole 4 years throughout high school. And I'm having class with these people, meeting new people, whatever, whether it be people in my grade that I've never had classes with, or people like juniors, sophomores that was in my class. So after all, like, long story short, it did pay off. Like I said, instead of me having to get a job and know how to put in the application, this and stuff, when I'm 18 years old out of high school, I found out at 17 in high school versus like finding out how to like save money, pay bills, like stuff like that. Instead of finding out after high school and like just getting like straight out to high school, going to the real world, I kind of figured out when I was 17 and my senior year, figuring out, alright, this how you save your money, this how they do taxes, this what they take out, this how they take it out. First, being shocked and surprised when, you know, like I said, because you in football, it's really hard to have a part-time job or any type of job because you got practice every day after school. Then on Fridays you got games, and then some games you don't get back to the next morning at 1, 2 o'clock Saturday morning. So it's kind of have a job, even a part-time job on the weekend, because most of the away games you don't get back to 2, 1, 2, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, yeah, that was the long story short. I mean, that's why, and that's how I figured out how football really wasn't for me, man. Like, after that, like I said, I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen. Like 5'6", 195, trying to play D-line, that's not gonna work. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. Now, if y'all want another story time, please comment down below. And also, man, I'm doing another top 10 best dressed rapper list. So, like I said, I'm gonna make a short little video for that after this one. So hopefully everybody can see that video, to see the title and go comment, because I know last year, the last 2 videos there, people were pissed off about the selection. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see y'all again.